Hi humans, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Unleash and Unveil. And I'm speaking through my quantum self. I can picture them saying like, oh my God, bitch, thank the fucking God. It is about time. Hi, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Melissa. I'm a soulful, mystical business mentor. But I am so much more than that. I also help people just truly find their passion and their purpose. And I help them do that through their soul business in a way that feels in alignment. And when I say in alignment, I'm talking about like, it doesn't feel weird. It doesn't feel icky. It doesn't feel sticky, especially around money. We'll get to that. But ultimately, you're in your business and your business is your livelihood, except you actually really enjoy your business and it's actually something you really love to do. Who here has been under the influence where you feel like this corporate ladder and this dream that we were sold no longer works for you? Well, if you're raising your hand, then you're in the right place, because that was me through and through. I was a TV producer for about 13 years and I felt the same way, where I was like, oh my God, like I used to like this and I don't know when I stopped liking it, but I don't like it anymore. And actually, I don't even think I'm contributing to humanity in the ways that I want. And so I went off and I started to build my soulful business through the lens of yoga philosophy. And I started teaching people yoga. I started teaching people meditation. And now I help other mystical, spiritual entrepreneurs do the same thing. I'm actually living in my van. So this is the back of my van. This is my house. I'm sitting on my bed. I've been living in van life for about over 6 months and I run a 7-figure business. So don't think that you can't do both. You can. And I think that's part of this matrix thinking that, you know, either we're really excelling at our job and our family life suffers, or we go off the grid and we do whatever we want, but we can't be abundant. And I'm here to share with you that you can. So let's start depicting and giving a definition to what a soul business is and what's the difference between that and a regular business. Here's a little education. A regular business, for me, in my eyes, corporate, which I used to work for such a long time. I have a degree in TV broadcasting. I feel has like this energy of one person at the top and everybody at the bottom, right? And like the person at the top is the only person that is actually truly benefiting in every single way. Where for me, a soul business is about community. It's about equality. It's about there is no hierarchy. It's about us treating each other good. And so it has nothing to do with the hierarchy of stepping on one person in order to feel like you need to elevate. We move as a tribe. We move as a collective. We move as a family. When one person thrives, we all thrive and we all celebrate. So soul business for me really is an opportunity for us to examine our ethics when we're in business. It's asking us to really think outside of the box and say, business is changing. You know, 4 years ago when I told people that I wanted to help business owners really connect to their spirit and their spirituality, and I wanted to help mystical beings really connect to their wealth channels, people were like, nope, don't do that. Spiritual people don't want to know about money and business people don't want to know about spirit. But the thing is that you have a spirit. If you're a human being, you have a spirit. And so it really pays for us to pay attention to how we feel. I think more and more people right now, especially with this concept that I want to bring forth in this video, this new earth leadership, this new earth entrepreneurship, this really new earth abundance, is really asking us to look at business through the lens of Mother Nature. It's asking us to remind ourselves that we live on earth and we only have one earth as we know it now. And so we should take care of it. So taking care of the earth is an opportunity for us to examine our relationships with other human beings and how we're treating them. It is an opportunity for us to examine our relationships with the animal kingdom. It's asking us to be in relationship to all things. Because ultimately, I think we've been fed this lie that it's a dog-eat-dog world and we have to fight for ourselves. But we're coming back home to ourselves. We're coming back home to actually Mother Nature and the seasons. Just look at Mother Nature. Everything is in harmony. Everything is in balance. So right now, this is what's actually happening in business right now. People are asking and examining their practices. So a soul business, by definition, is an opportunity for us to be in business connected to our highest dharma. If you want to know what the word dharma means, your mission, the thing that you came here on earth to do. So let me ask you something, especially for those who are still working, or maybe you're just starting to exit out of that job, right? Ask yourself, is this a job or is this my work? Then go a little step further and ask, what do you mean? How do I know the difference? Well, a job is there to give you a paycheck, right? It's like a means to an end. You're there, you give them your time, you do your work, and then you collect your paycheck, but it doesn't fulfill you. It's not the work that you came here to do on earth. And so that type of job leaves us unfulfilled. So in a soulful business, this is your work. This is not just your job. This is why most people are miserable in their fucking job, because the job that they're doing doesn't really have the energy of the work that they're supposed to be doing. So for me, my work is speaking, my work is connecting with folks, it's building relationships, it's helping humans become more wealthy and more abundant from the inside out. Like, I can talk about that shit for motherfucking days. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you're feeling like, holy crap, like, I don't know what the hell my dharma is, Melissa, help me. Don't worry about that, because life is just going to show you. Honestly, there isn't a course or even a YouTube video that you can watch that is going to tell you your purpose. Your purpose is revealed to you as you continue to live life. As you continue to like go down that path and you realize like, shit, I didn't like that. I didn't want to do that. The more stuff that you have that you don't like, the more you actually realize what you do like. So the contrast is good. It's needed. So soulful business, connected to our livelihood, connected to our purpose. If you're somebody who wants to figure out your soul business, then here's a little exercise for you. Write down all of your human talents, meaning what are the things that you're really good at? Like, what are the things that you focused on in this lifetime that made you a really good mathematician, that made you a good salesperson, that made you a good content creator? Like, what are the things in this life that you became good at because you just practiced it? So I'm really good at telling stories because I practiced it. I went to school for TV and film. So content creation and actually like branding comes really easy to me. And now on the other side, I want you to write down your God-given talents. These are the things that you are naturally good at. Maybe it's your drawing, maybe it's your artistry, maybe you love to sing, paint, maybe you're empathic and you just are really good at holding space. I mean, shit, you can't teach somebody that. For me, it's being a visionary. Like, nobody taught me how to be a visionary. Nobody taught me how to zoom all the way out and be able to grab a quantum vision and bring it all the way here into the material. That's something that I came here with. I want you to ask yourself, what are the things that you're naturally good at? And what are your God-given talents? And how do you merge them? And does that become your soul business? Which, by the way, like, the work that we get to do expands us. You know, I think so many times people think that it's like for people. It's like, yes, and it's for you. Like, we're all human beings that are expanding through our work. And you see, that is totally different than a regular business. A soul business, it holds the energy and the capacity for you to continue to dive in deeper into your healing, for you to continue to be at your edges and understand that you don't have to be perfectly healed to run your soul business, that actually your soul business is one of the biggest initiations to you being on that path of unfolding and that path of the unknown, the path that honestly leads all roads back to you. And so thank you for tuning in to episode 1. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, humans. Go with peace. Go with God. See you soon.